Next, we'd like to speak about Colby Waterville relations. And we feel as if this is becoming increasingly important to speak about as, aspects of Colby creep into downtown. Um, you know, it's important to support a positive cohesion between Colby students who live downtown and the residents of Waterville. And we'll do this by continuing to maintain the aspects of civic engagement that Colby students who live on campus choose to do, and Colby students who live downtown have to do. And also by being aware of the space that we take up when we're off campus and the privilege that comes with, being a Colby student and being able to be downtown and engage in specific activities downtown. And this means taking the initiative to stay engaged with whatever's going on in Waterville and not really staying inside of our, you know, as they like to say, Colby bubble, and really engaging with the issues of the world that's outside of us.
So we as members of the Colby community should be aware of the things that are happening in Waterville and the things that have happened in Waterville's history in order for us to make the sort of most impactful change. I think something that Lola touched on was recognizing the space that we take up. We are members of the Colby community. We have a certain privilege in being able to go into Waterville as Colby students, and we should learn about Waterville's history and why we are where we are today in order to use our privilege in the best way to help the Waterville community. Just to sort of reiterate what Lola said, like, we can't stay in the Colby bubble. We have a 200-room dorm downtown. Like, it is time that we start caring about what's happening in Waterville without it having to do anything, without it concerning Colby. Like, that shouldn't be the only reason that we take any sort of interest in what's happening in Waterville.
Yeah, any relationship is, sort of a give and take. We have to give them something, they give us something back, so that a certain equilibrium is reached. And when that equilibrium is reached, the tension will level, there won't be these problems anymore. And we should be able to, these two communities should be able to live in harmony next to each other because we're so close to each other. There should not be the issues that there are.
Yeah, I think just to end that off, Waterville members can tell when Colby students' interactions aren't genuine, and I think we know too when we've done something wrong. Sort of just going on what happened last semester. I don't know if it's still happening because we're abroad right now, but with the whole parking in downtown Waterville, like, that's something that really impacted businesses downtown, but that's not a conversation that we're ready to have, but it's a conversation that needs to be had because it impacts real people and real lives. Again, that's a conversation that involves Colby, and we need to have that conversation. So baby steps will get us there, but again, we need to have genuine conversations in order to have a genuine relationship with people in the Waterville